TOMz.
Yes, perfect. So I'm gonna put this company on a good TOMz right here on SABC One Mzansi for sure, proudly brought to you by SABC Education.
Most definitely, okay, my boy.
I'm nice winner.
You fresh 100.
Nandi.
Otherwise, shout out to you for watching my face. For the next 30 minutes of Upload I'm Nosia, and we're gonna be giving you nothing but the best of edutainment.
Definitely.
So guys, I'm gonna want to sign it proudly South African $8 or anywhere else.
Yeah.
You should see well, we're going to be finding out today.
Definitely. So Mzansi Lona, we're actually proudly South African. Futhi, the country is just so amazing.
True.
So being proudly South African simply means Gusama product and I actually produced Racha Mzansi.
And the logo Shuguti, one less thing imported and one more thing contributing to our country's economy. So, let's check this out.
Here's what's coming up on today's episode of TOMz. Locally made products help to build our country's economy. With the help of the Proudly South African campaign, local entrepreneur O'Brien was able to build a business from his passion, upcycling and recycling waste to make incredible things. What kinds of trash can we actually recycle? So look up how this great guy started out building his business. Make sure you know how to buy local and support Mzansi's entrepreneurs. And the Proudly South African campaign helps locals make a success of things. So what if they actually did not exist? I get Bugala TOMz. I give a fit to TOMz is in particular nothing but the best when it comes to edutainment. Now on Facebook, say what makes you proudly South African? At I am C07. The music that I listen to. Well, very nice. The clothes that I actually wear. Very, very nice. Now keep those comments coming in on Facebook and on Twitter. Facebook.com/TOMz at TOMz_1.
We at it again, running the streets of KZN, touchdown in Tuzu. I'm Sondelani Combined School. We're talking about science and technology. Right next to me is a beautiful lady. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Ubani kama lakho?
Usibali.
Sibahle ngathukile nje. Athuka? Okay, cool. Sibahle ngifuna ukuyana ne umuntu bawathi Proudly South African basho ukuthini?
Ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambe useqondo ukuthi uyayiqhenya ngeSouth Africa.
Kusho ukuthi nawe usukuyiqhenya ukuthi wala eMzansi yabo ukuthi izinto zala ziyasheshe ezinye zazo yabo.
Iziphi izinto ezala ozaziyo ezala eMzansi ama products that are Proudly South African?
I can say bread, time.
Sugar, mhlambe ihawu.
Okay.
Yenziwe la eSouth Africa.
Ingubo ezinye.
Okay.
Ingubo, yeah. Traditional clothes like yabo ingubo lezi shweshwe stuff, yeah.
Super maize meal.
Okay.
I think and the rice.
Yiphi enye into wena oyisebenzisa each and every day owazi ukuthi yenziwe la eMzansi?
Ingubo. Yeah, ingubo engigqokayo. I think school shoes.
Insipho, sunlight liquid.
Ukuzenzela izinto nokwenza izinto for yourself bafethu has a lot of benefits. And for starters, uzosave imali eningi. Well, let me show you a quick video ezongitshengisa ukuthi kahle kahle i-DIY, what is it all about? Check this out.
While ekhula-ke, O'Brien loved painting and drawing and had a passion for making things ngezandla zakhe. Ngonyaka 2009, he saw the paper mache sculptures ex-convicts in his neighborhood made and decided to use the same technique to make his very own canvases. Ngonyaka 2010, he was inspired by the FIFA World Cup and started playing around with different materials to make things for tourists. In 2015, his business was formally registered as the Soul Art Foundation. Iningi labantu are coming up with DIY, do-it-yourself ways of designing fashionable items. So let's want lots of handmade and creatively designed items in flea markets, street corners and clothing stores around the country. Amadolopha afana in Johannesburg, Cape Town and Durban are those which have a vibrant culture of proudly South African designs which get sold a lot to tourists who visit these major cities all year round, thus boosting the relevance and growth of the campaign.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. You could still recycle izinto than buying new one.
Definitely. In fact, recycled paper instead of raw paper actually reduces the air pollution by 10%. Crazy, right?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo.
Well, guys, tell us your ideas on social media. Recycled waste uyenza something new. We'll be back after the break.
TOMz.
Welcome back, my friends. You guys still tuning into the best science and technology show using a TOMz, Teenagers on a Mission.
Yeah.
SABC Mzansi for shoes.
Definitely. Now, Tina, see abantu ke bafethu la eMzansi. We actually produce a lot of waste. And lento lena ithosa umthwalo omkhulu kwi-environment yethu. Kodwa ke nathi umjito yo-1 mina. Othe wayibheka lento wathi hayi mina ngizojika izinto la ekhaya by simply upcycling trash to good products.
And Ulumchitolo, in the process, actually supported the Proudly South African campaign that was actually taking our products to the world, creating jobs and improving our economy. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy CAD, who I pronounce Caddy. It's on another mission, Bafethu, running the streets of Johannesburg. I'm trying to touch down, so we're to separate here clean. Well, Sotlanga Numchita, who's taking the concept of upcycling and recycling to another level, Bafethu. Abantabafana Numchita, make me proudly South African. Well, let me not waste any time. Let's go. It's a
Buddy,
very
Nandi buddy.
grand.
Grand Sharp, Sibusiso, Brian, Kashani, Sbongo. I'm an artist, multidisciplinary artist. Shy through craft, through visual arts, through my backpacks. So today, the material that I collected through my dumping sites to create my art.
So, where did this inspiration come from?
I grew up passionate about the art, but when I started learning about Tumbongeni Buchilizi, he's an artist that uses the plastic plastic heat gun to do visual art. That's where I saw the technique and the importance and a discarded material that we can use these materials to create instead of creating dumping sites like so.
Every day, so which of them can actually be recycled? Glass is one of the most popular materials to recycle, mostly because you can recycle it over and over again, making it one of the easiest materials to recycle. Metals are also popular. Aluminium cans are specifically valuable, and you can also recycle aluminium foil. Among materials include plastics, textiles, paper, and even organic substances like kitchen waste.
Okay, cool. So what do we have here?
This is the plastic that we use for our cover, our channels. So our channels, we use them for our corporates.
Okay.
So we do like corporate gifts for companies. So those are the materials that we use. So when it's like this, I just need to clean it and to apply a spray into it.
But so tell the material, what's the next step?
It's cleaning it up, developing the concept, depending on the commission or the exhibition, or if it's an order from a corporate, then I know, okay, right, if it's channels, then I must know the sizes of the channels that I need to make. So it'd be cutting that size and assembling. Obviously, I need to clean it up.
Okay, cool. So says it's really isn't it?
Yeah.
Says it's clean, man.
Yeah.
Let's say it's clean. So you want to see Laos Topa Kona Legend is just opposite your house.
Yeah, man. It's because every morning I just wake up and just check here first. But is there any material that I can get for a day? Then I collect that material and create.
Okay. So you say studio la usha
Yeah,
isiphatha khona.
this is my small event. Sibona sincane kanjani. Yeah, but this is my personal studio where I do my personal projects. But you also have a collaborative studio in Adidi that's much more bigger with like 10 machines. But there it's more about the orders and the work, so you don't have time to play around or to do whatever that you wanna do. So here, this is where I have the freedom to do whatever that I wanna do. So this is the bag. So this is the cotton material that I was telling you about.
Okay.
So this is recycled from cotton that we collect in my factory at Krugerstop and even in Selby in Joburg.
Okay.
So the big factories give us the cotton mesh. So they throw this away, so we collect it and we use for EPs and the bag and the support for EPAC. We've got the cord raw.
Okay.
We've got the suit blanket, and we've got the suite. Inside we've got the foam. Foam is to support, but you won't see it. It's inside here. Yeah. Foam you support IPAC for longevity and for quality. So now we have. Let me show you how to do EPs.
Okay.
For the back without the EPs here.
Yeah.
So when you ufaki laptop yakho whatever mozobeka phansi, it can't be damaged. Yeah, so we cover material, so it can be neat. Ikalpoti molwacha igcina sidba sidabo amanzi igcola amanzi pressure yamanzi igcina sidliyavithika but today it's even noma usembuleni ayimosheki. So this is why I favor this one more than a cardboard. This is why I even use this for each and because iyalasta compared to cardboard.
So my favorite kwathola kuphi?
Okay, I source this at Joburg, at Joburg CBD. You get this as of cards. The big guys, the big manufacturers, and the big fabric setters. This amount of cards are so about this is continuously. So there's no one who's going to buy this sizing because most people over 1 meter upwards. Also, it's much more cheaper that way.
Kujabulisa ukubona ama-campaign also because these campaigns actually help young entrepreneurs to build a business and keep it running. Creating awareness for our artists and designers while I am Zanziga makes a huge difference.
What I mean, kidding, what if this campaign was never started? Like, impilo ka Brian in business like bengabe linjani manje bafethu. Hey, so sidigita kabanzi lo daba a little bit later on the show. Come on, quick commercial break when I like Twitter, Facebook is khona siyabo imva wedolo.
TOMz. TOMz.
Yeah, but yes, bafethu siyanamukela futhi ku-TOMz watching SABC One Mzansi for sure unqa phambili when it comes to sci-tech edutainment.
Most definitely, Bafethu. Namhlanje we're celebrating a campaign that actually helped a young entrepreneur to get his business up and going. Samide sayahlangana naye wasitshengisa the amazing things that he does out of things we throw away.
Which is why we're feeling so inspired. But guys, what if this campaign never existed, like at all, zilch, at all? But so we'll still take it a little bit later on in the show. Come on, back to Brian.
Let's get it.
Sure. So this is the function of this thing.
Okay.
I wanna sukushota nje yona kuphela. So when it's here, it's much more nicer because now the people that buy our products more, they love touching the bag. So once they come here and they feel that, it convinces them to I buy them, I buy this.
Now it's a business.
Yeah, man.
How's that side?
With the business, we exporting now to Amsterdam. We're doing retail. So now I'm distributing in 27 boxes, Melville. Also distributing water sheds in Cape Town and Long Street. Also doing Maboning. We're also doing neighborhoods. Also doing in Mill Park. 44 Stanley, and we're working on international residencies and exhibitions. I'm also working with Red Bull Amapigo, so those are the guys who are teaching me more about the social entrepreneurship. So we are working on building a community space where we'll be teaching young kids who are passionate about the art. For me now, because ukhula wami and unukuthanda art, there was no mentor or a coach or that I could study and that I could ask questions. So it took me a long time to ukufunda about the process of developing a bag from a pattern to assembling and to that. It was through observing patterns and through buying second-hand clothing. So I know the pain and the difficulty of going through that, because me ngithathe like for my 10 years to learn how to Social entrepreneurship is what I'm passionate about. It's just working with people and just being with a community of like-minded people. So it's for me, that's where I got inspiration and the courage to pursue helping and teaching and inspiring and empowering youth. Even the ones that are growing up, they don't have idols or role models khona la elokishini yabona, so babona ama role model from TV, so those are people abakude from your reality. So it's important to have ama role models and people onga khona ukufunda from like us yabo. So even for the business side of things, it's a smart move, because now when you teach 5 guys how to operate a sewing machine, it's much more easier that way, because now we have 5 guys who know how to use machine, so we can use those same guys to produce and to distribute. Because because you can't always be here, because now I need to balance things. I need to do my business admin, I need to go network, I need to do workshops, I need to meet people, I need to go to all these places and distribute. So it's much more easier for capacity, because that's important, the capacity to know that, okay, right, I can produce like 200 bags a month and distribute those bags. It's much more easier, you make much more money and you grow much more faster than doing it on your own.
Otherwise, G, it was great spending the day with you.
Yeah, boy.
Until next time, all the best for the future.
Sure, boy. Over a
Sure, most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
There you have it, Bafethu. I'm so inspired, Bafethu. And when you go to passion and determination can go a long way. No matter how small your idea is, Bafethu, it can play a huge role in your community. Ngakhohlwa, recycle, reduce, and reuse. Aware.
Abantu abapenda and other artists often use canvases for their artworks. A canvas is a very durable, plain, woven fabric that is stretched around a wooden frame to pull it tight. Ama canvases afana nalawa have been used for more than 600 years. It is often coated in gesso, a white paint mixture to prevent oil paint from coming into direct contact with the canvas fibers. If that happens, the canvas will decay quickly. Now, before the use of woven fabric, artists used linen to paint on. This practice is still used by many artists because of the high quality finish and material.
Ake bafethi TOMz nazi ukuthi athanda ukuthi siphume siyovakasha ezikoleni zenhlale phansi kube mnandi ayibona seyixoxele nje njenge TOMz kodwa ke bafethu lapha kayifika yabona ku screen sakho leso sibheke njengamanje, then all you have to do uya ku Facebook na ku Twitter page yethu ufike uyithege laphayana, noma ke uma usafuna TOMz ize esikoleni sakho, then drop us an email on tomz@sabc.co.za. Kwamanje ke let's see what went down.
For them out, ni grand, ni mnandi. Niyazi bafethu ukuthi bangithi proudly South African ngisho ukuthini?
Yeah,
Ngisho ukuthini?
izinto ezenziwe la eSouth Africa kanje.
Okay, cool. So niyazi ukuthi abanye abantu they don't know izinto esishala eMzansi that are proudly South African. But there's a website ebizwa www.proudlysa.co.za. So baninga kule website leyo ngitshela nabangani beni ukuthi baye khona. They're going to learn more about products that are actually made here in South Africa and things that make us proudly South African. How dope is that? Blind lento lena.
Sure. Hayi blind.
So ningakhohle guys. I-website yakhona is www.proudlysa.co.za. We all have dreams for the future, Bafethu, and it's always important to follow our dreams because if silandelela amaphupho wethu sizophumelela, just like what Brian is doing. Khona manje, check this out.
O'Brien aims to clear a dumping site and eventually build an academy on the premises. He also wants to open stores in major SA cities and export the rest of Africa. Now, in addition to the things that he makes now, he also wants to create a full clothing range for men and women. Joba enza lokho ufuna ukuthi ama-products wakhe vele kwi-SA Fashion Week and become a household name. And as if his range will not be big enough just yet, he also wants to make cushions, bedside lamps, and lampshades.
Proudly South African yenza umsebenzi omuhle ngempela. Mara mina ngisayibuza ukuthi kahle what if this campaign never existed?
Brian, for one, believes that his campaign helped him stay motivated to build his business. Plus, they helped to create awareness of it. Without it, Abantu would not have been as conscious about his products and he may not have been so inspired to build it as a full-time career. Without this campaign, it would be a lot more difficult for local entrepreneurs to build a business and it would take a lot more effort from them to get the media involved. Amatorius Warner would not know about the local guys anymore and they would lose a lot of business as a result. So, without Proudly SA, we would have fewer local entrepreneurs and it would take much longer for them to succeed. That's just a slam on our economy. Not a good idea. Aha bafethu TOMz iniphathele indaba ezimnandi khona lapha emakhaya.
Njalo kayibethana yazi sinobele sethanda ukuphinza nako kufika ixesha lokhu.
So wena lapha ekhaya ufuna IJ episode ufuna uyibona khona la ku TOMz, all you have to do is
send us the idea bafethu and if it's fresh and brilliant we'll make it a TOMz official episode khona la ku SABC 1.
And not only that, kaloku bethana you get a goodie bag as well as skip us ku TOMz 1.
So wena lapha ekhaya all you have to do is send through your ideas on Facebook, which is facebook.com/TOMz. On Twitter, we are simply @TOMz_SABC_1. I give a fantastic speaker my pleasure and thank you so much for joining us, you lovely South Africans. And remember to always buy local. In conversation guy as well on Facebook and on Twitter.
On Twitter we are TOMz_SABC_1. On Facebook we are at TOMz. Or you can simply go to my handle at Fresh by Caddy.
And IMC_G from myself and Caddy.
Until next time, we love you.
Check out what's coming up on the next episode of TOMz. Cable cars are awesome machines that can take you over pretty much any obstacle out there. And why does it always seem like the wind blows harder the higher you go up from the ground? Could it be possible that cable cars are the transportation of the future? Know your stuff when it comes to heritage in Mzansi. And Lenda Olesge are so important, but what if everyone didn't think so? TOMz every Monday and Tuesday at 4 p.m. right here on SABC 1 Mzansi. For sure.